All right, man. Ticket TV live stream. Shouts out to the LDBC. Salute to A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Appreciate all y'all tapping on in. And I want to respond to something I saw Dreamerspro ask on his community post on his timeline. Now he asked, do people think that under the table deals happen in the NBA all the time? And I'm gonna say, um, yeah, you could say that, but not to the extent of Kawhi Leonard. And um, when you talk about under the table things, where are you getting at as far as legal and illegal? Do I think that what happened with Kawhi Leonard happens all the time? Hell no. First of all, because don't nobody got the same amount of money as Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer can buy out every single team in the NBA and still be worth damn near $100 billion. Let's talk about that right there. Steve Ballmer can buy out every single team in the National Basketball Association and still be worth $100 billion. These teams are penny pinching just to not even go over the cap because they don't want to pay luxury tax dollars. So you think that if that's the case, why would they be paying dues like the type of money Kawhi was getting? Allegedly $68 million at this point, they're saying that Kawhi got under the table. Who's doing that? You might as well pay the luxury tax if you're going to do that. You might as well pay the luxury tax. And Kawhi's situation is a situation where we're talking about he did this to not only benefit his pockets, but cheat the system. Circumvent the salary cap. This helps you get better players on your team. Now, let's take a look at across the examples, right? So you said we think this happens all the time. No, I don't. I don't think the Kawhi Leonard situation happens all the time. But here's what I do think, and here's what I think you're trying to say, and this is legal. So let's say if a team has a sponsor like Nike, right? Let's say Nike's a team sponsor, and you get a star player come to your team, he wants to sign with Nike. The team has every right to introduce you to Nike and say, hey, y'all want to do a deal with this guy? Y'all can go do a deal with him. What the team can't do is funnel money through an illegal organization just to pay you. That's what the Clippers did. That's not happening, sir. That's not happening. This is respectfully to my brother Dreamerspro. That shit ain't happening. That's not happening. You feel what I'm saying? Once again, they got a sham company and ran money through that company to pay Kawhi Leonard under the table. That's not happening around the NBA, man. That's not happening. Now, if you get guys in situations where the team say, hey, man, look, I can hook you up with these sponsors, this, that, and the third, that's not illegal. A team can introduce you, hook you up with sponsors, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with that sponsor. A team can tell a sponsor, hey, look, man, we want y'all to go sponsor this guy, and y'all pay him whatever y'all want to pay him. As long as the team's not paying you under the table through that sponsor, you're good. So when you ask, do you think teams are doing this? Hell no, they ain't doing what Kawhi and them are doing. Steve Ballmer's the richest guy in the league by far. It ain't even close. So Steve Ballmer can afford to do this bullshit. You think teams can afford to pay a dude $68 million under the table? Outside of everything else they doing in their organization? Hell no, they're not doing that. The Lakers turned down the deal. This is when Kawhi was coming fresh off a championship. The Lakers said, no, we ain't doing it. And the Lakers put it out there that they asked for inappropriate and illegal benefits. LeBron James is asking for the max every single year. You know what that'll let you know? Hey, man, they must not be doing no under-the-table shit with him because that nigga want every single penny. And what do? Y'all complain that LeBron James wants every single penny at his age when really it's showing you that he wants every legitimate penny he can get paid. Why? Because the Lakers aren't doing this under the hand, under the table bullshit. Let's go to the Toronto Raptors. They're not doing it. They won a championship with Kawhi and refused to do that. They were willing to put him on with sponsors if he was willing to do the real sponsorship work. That's different. When you talk about under the table, ain't nobody doing that shit that they doing with Kawhi, man. We got to cut this cap out, bro. That's cap, my nigga. And I know you might not pull up in the comment section on this video and say that because I would love to have a one-on-one conversation with you about this respectfully because I got love for you. But that's cap, bro. That's why everybody's shocked. Ain't no teams going through no sham organization to pay a dude $68 million under the table with weak fucking knees that don't want to do shit. No, it's not happening. Case in point, Philadelphia 76ers. James Harden's best friend was the general manager, Daryl Morey. They swore by each other. Why did James Harden leave Philly? Money situation. Didn't get the money he wanted. Don't you think if every team was doing this, they would have paid James Harden and gave that nigga every perk? They'd have gave him the fucking percolator under the table, nigga. Nope, didn't do it. Let his ass walk away. Where did he go? To the strippers. Make you think, right? Make you think, right? Let's just be honest with you. And this ain't to talk down on Dreamerspro, Herm, because I got love for Dreamerspro. That's my guy. Real talk. But I'm having a conversation with the homie on this. Because this shit right here trying to pull everybody else into Kawhi shit, everybody ain't doing what Kawhi do. Everybody don't miss 58% of their games with an organization like Kawhi do. Nigga missed 58% of his games with the Clippers. Won 3 playoff series. LeBron James do this shit, man, they smoking his ass. With any organization at any time. Let's just keep it 100. So no, them people ain't doing that shit, man. Let's keep going. Let's go to Milwaukee. They have a hard time. These small market teams having a hard time getting these players help to come in there. Don't you think if they was paying these niggas under the table, niggas would be going left and right to hop on these teams? Dog. You would have the small market teams doing all kind of crazy shit to get guys to go over there and sign as free agents if they was doing this shit under the table. A player gonna think about that money more than anything. So if this was rampant going on, you would have niggas like the top niggas in the league as free agents going to small market teams. Now everybody keeps talking about, oh, what about the Luka Doncic trade? Bro, that's not illegal. 2 GMs can get together, be friends, talk, and do a deal. That's not illegal. We talking about, is it illegal to illegally pay a guy under the money to circumvent the salary cap? Tell me which team looks like they're outside of the New York Knicks, who Pablo is probably investigating right as we speak. Because you got little old Jalen Brunson turning on $100 million. That's strange. Who else? Name it. Name the other team. I want you to come up and name the other team. Because what y'all doing is by throwing out that bullshit out there, bro. Y'all are out here putting shit on other teams that you can't prove. You can't even show me the situation. The only other team I can look at like that right now is the Knicks. That's the only other team I look at in a side eye with that deal they got with Jalen Brunson. Miami Heat, you know Pat Riley didn't do it. Why? Him and D Wade got into an argument over money, bro. That nigga ain't even want to pay D Wade. You think that's D Wade? That's Wade County. D Wade should have had access to every fucking thing in the city on Pat Riley and them dollars, but Pat Riley and them wouldn't do it. So the Miami Heat ain't doing it. You want me to keep cooking? I can keep stir frying niggas. It's easy work. Easy work. If the Miami Heat and these teams are paying dudes under the table, these dudes will be taking less without no problem because they're gonna get their money under the table. D Wade got up and left Miami, his home, because them niggas wouldn't pay him his bread. And if they was gonna not pay him on the books and pay him under the books, he wouldn't have left. You want to keep going? We can get. I mean, bro, this shit is easy work for me, man. We can keep going. I can go through all the motherfucking teams. We can keep doing this now. This shit too easy for me. So look at all these players who left in free agency because they didn't get the money from the teams they wanted to get. Think about it. What about Klay Thompson? I'll keep fucking cooking if I want. Draymond Green was just out here crying and complaining 2-3 weeks ago because of the new CBA. Talking about, man, we can't even get no players because of the new CBA. Draymond Green was just crying about that shit. Would he be crying if they was paying motherfuckers and cheating under the table? No, because he would know, hey, man, come on over here, take this little low ball, and we're going to pay you under the table. You're going to be straight. Fuck out of here. This is absolute stir fry. This is not competition. This is murder. Career ending. Mind bending. Fuck with ticket. They finished. Now look, niggas laughing at Kawhi down on Lennox. They don't heard what he did, but they don't know why he did it. It's over with. Klay, the immortal Klay Thompson, 4 world championships. What did the Golden State Warriors say? Hey, man, we can't pay you, bro. You got to roll. But y'all talking about, oh, everybody's doing this. Fuck out of here, bro. That's bullshit, my nigga. Bull fucking shit. If Klay Thompson would have just said, okay, yeah, I'll take the low, the Golden State Warriors going to pay that motherfucker under the table. Remember, they said they was printing money in Golden State. They got the new arena, all that, the Chase Arena, all that shit. They ain't even want to pay Klay. They could have said, yo, Klay, take this low ball, and we're going to pay you like $30 million under the table. And you be all right. Klay would have stayed right there immediately. That nigga dipped, set it, and went straight to Dallas. Like, nah, dog, I'm out, bro. Peep where he went. Peep the dude that's out here taking up for Steve Ballmer. So you might have 1 or 2 other teams, but you talking about all these teams doing the regular bullshit. I can give you an example. So like I said before, Klay Thompson, who had everything with the organization, they broke up the Splash Brothers because they didn't want to pay that nigga. Don't you think they would have said, hey, man, if everybody was doing this shit, don't you think they would have came out and said, hey, man, look, Klay, don't worry. We're going to pay you this under the table. We're going to get you all this shit. Don't worry about it, bro. You're going to be a warrior for life, nigga. Nope. Didn't happen. I can keep stir-frying, my nigga. This shit is too easy. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever fucking will be talking this basketball shit. Respectfully. What up, Herm?
Man, salute to you, brother, man. You right on the money. Like
I'm saying, and Dreamerspro, I love Dreamerspro. It's my brother. I'm telling that nigga right now. That Dreamerspro know he my nigga. I'm telling that nigga, bro. Everybody ain't doing that shit, bro. If the Golden State Warriors were the perfect team to do that shit with Klay. Klay got 4 world championships, loyal to the organization, 2 pay cuts in the past mistake. Klay was like, nah, man, this is my limit, bro.
Yep.
They wouldn't even pay that nigga. They was like, hey, man, go ahead and leave, bro.
And I guess my thing is, ticket. People just gotta realize
the homie's in the building right now. Dreamerspro's in the building right now. I can try to my nigga Dreamerspro. And Dreamerspro know I fucks with him. He a real one. But I'm telling him, bro, this shit is on Kawhi Leonard and his dusty ass uncle, man. That nigga's uncle been running around here wreaking havoc upon the NBA in front offices for years, bro. And here's the thing. If Kawhi was conducting himself like the dudes we respect, Michael Jordan, all these other dudes, if he was bringing championships on the court, laying it down, man, nobody give a fuck. Everybody like, man, leave the nigga alone. Bro, this nigga has missed 58% of his games with the Clippers. They're showing you the line out where when this nigga wasn't getting paid that money, he played 26% of the game. As soon as he started getting them checks, 80-something%, bro. Come on, man. Yep. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That nigga is crazy as hell, bro. That nigga is crazy as hell. All right, dog. No doubt, Dreamerspro. That nigga's crazy as hell. Kawhi Leonard is crazy as hell. Period, bro. And that nigga cheat the system, bro. And I'm saying it straight up, man. They saying $68 million right now. How much more money? So Steve Ballmer right now, they said put $118 million. What happens if it comes out that Kawhi Leonard got even more money next week?
You just came up with another $20 million. I won't be surprised.
Come on, bro. I'm just saying. If everybody was doing this, man, niggas wouldn't be going nowhere, nigga. Think about this. Bro, the Golden State Warriors let Klay walk away over money.
Yeah.
If they was paying a nigga under the table, they just gave Klay that money and say, Klay, shut the fuck up. We're going to pay you under the table, nigga. 4 world championships, loyal to the organization. You was drafted here. We gave you everything, bro. They let that nigga walk out the door like it won't shit.
That's a fact, bro. And like, I had to realize, Ticket, because you remember we used to argue. I used to go against you when you was first calling out Kawhi Leonard. You were saying
bro,
something.
I seen it, bro. Because I got my ears to the streets. I know niggas that be around there. And I know the game. I played professional basketball 16 years, bro. I know what the fuck I'm looking at, bro. I'm telling you guys this.
And I went against you, but then I actually started paying attention. And I started seeing. I was like, damn, Ticket may be on to something.
Bro,
I didn't know it was gonna be to this degree though.
Did you see the text message, dog, they showed, bro, from his uncle, man?
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit was damn it. Nigga, you got your uncle hitting these people up, talking this shit, and then as soon as that nigga got paid, now you play 80-something%. Nigga, man, fuck out of here, bro.
That shit
Get the
wild,
fuck up, man.
bro.
Listen, bro, listen. We ain't stupid, bro. We ain't stupid, bro. People tired of this shit. That shit ruins the league. And then when you say, like I said before, go back to James Harden in Philly. What would have happened with James Harden in Philly, bro? Daryl Morey was his boy. Why did James Harden leave Philly? Over money.
Over money.
Bro, if they was paying nigga under the table, they'd have just gave James Harden the money on the table and said, hey, James, shut the fuck up, dog. I got you.
Yep. And you know Daryl Morey would do everything.
You know Daryl Morey would do. Them niggas got the beef and he left. And where did he go? To the strippers.
Yep.
Klay went to Dallas, the nigga that's taking up for Steve Ballmer, and that nigga went to the strippers.
Yep.
Where did Bradley Beal go when he got his buyout?
Strippers.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Look, Ticket. What made it alarming though was that 2021. That was their best chance to win, honestly. And what dude was sitting in the skybox, they say he got a torn ACL, right? No knee brace on, not even crutches, not even getting
nothing, bro.
On the wheelchair, nothing. And when you look at it, that's what he probably was sitting out for the money.
Bro, why you think I'm stir frying that nigga, bro? Bro, we come from an era, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I don't give a fuck what happened. I always love niggas like Too Raw. Niggas who are true historians in the game of basketball. I don't give a fuck what happened. If me and Too Raw have a disagreement, that's my nigga. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The shit he talks about, bro. And remember, he brought this up the other day. The year you see Michael Jordan sitting down there with a broke foot, that nigga was making $623,000 that season, bro.
Yep.
I want you to think about this shit, bro. That nigga was fighting off a broke foot. That nigga, Michael Jordan could have called it. He could have said, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm out this whole season. I'm going to get this check. These motherfuckers. Bro, this nigga fought to get back on the court.
Yeah.
And then, and think about this. They lost. Too Raw might remind me. I think they played that's the year they made it and played the Celtics and got smoked. People dogged Michael Jordan for losing to the Celtics that year.
Yeah.
I want you to think about this shit. Hold on. They dog and talk shit about Jordan. Them niggas set the fucking standard, man. If we don't keep, as a media, if we don't keep that standard, bro, the league is gonna be fucked.
Yep.
That's why I'm on roll on head, deodorant ass, Adam Silver ass for lying next. My next video is about Adam Silver lying ass.
They need to get him out. They need
to get him. He got to go, bro. That nigga have no control. And it ain't just with this situation with Kawhi. We can talk about various situations. All-Star Weekend, the situation with Clutch, the situation with all these other people. Bro, we can go through a whole line of shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm tired of the bullshit, bro. And listen, this takes away from the integrity of the game. Real talk. Because if you're going to ban Michael Porter Jr.'s brother for life for rigging the game like that, how can't you do this with Kawhi Leonard? When he's going in and out of games, you have a pattern here of when this dude's getting paid outside, right? That affects the game too, whether he's playing, not playing, paying, not getting paid. Bro, that shit is crazy work.
Man.
Think about that. Think about what I'm saying to you right here, bro. Think about what I'm saying, huh?
That man,
these niggas don't get that shit, bro. We are the last of a dying breed, bro.
He sacrificed title runs.
Come on, man.
History.
Bro, the nigga, listen, I didn't even know this until I seen it yesterday. Bro, the man won 3 series with the Clippers in 6 years. Bro, are we serious? Are we serious? 3 series?
Oh, man.
Let's go through all the players the Clippers had since he went there.
Oh, that is wild.
Think about all the players the Clippers don't acquire since he been there.
Damn.
Them niggas had the 6 man of the years, 2 6 men of the years of fucking Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell.
Yep.
You had one of the best perimeter defenders in the league in Pat Beverly. So they had the best role players. You had a championship coach in Doc Rivers, who these niggas talk shit about. He's a championship Hall of Fame coach. Think about all this shit that nigga had. That nigga had Paul George, who was a superstar who had led his own team.
Yeah, Nicholas.
You had Russell Westbrook, who's gonna be a Hall of Famer. James Harden's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. And the list goes on. There's guys I'm even forgetting about.
They added Bradley Beal and all them this upcoming year.
Dog, come on, bro.
He ain't gonna be able to play though. But
they went and got the guy who was on your team when you won a world championship in Toronto, and
Norman
the guy you just got rid of,
Norman Powell,
Norman.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, bro, you see this shit in 3D, my nigga.
If I'm his teammates, I most definitely don't want him back. I definitely don't want him to come back.
I'm telling you right now. And that's why, and I want you to think about something. You'll never hear Mike really talk about niggas like Kawhi now. I'm telling you this, man. You don't hear, bro, this nigga don't respect that shit, man.
Hell no.
Come on, bro. And I heard BJ, shout out to BJ, I love you. But I heard y'all niggas over there on that stream the other night when Pastor was stir-frying them niggas. And niggas sit over there talking about something. Is the Clippers still gonna build it? It's over with, motherfucker.
It's over.
It's over. Y'all niggas talking about every year. Y'all niggas look like clowns, and y'all my niggas. Every year, y'all niggas come out with the same shit with this raggedy ass nigga. If he play, he do the same. Imagine it. This like a chick doing the same thing to you every single time, and you still take her back. That I don't know what type of mind control that nigga got. Did you read the article heard from ESPN? Shout out my nigga Greenleaf in here too. They said Kawhi Leonard, when he went to the Clippers, he told him, y'all can't say nothing about my. Are you serious? The nigga didn't listen. This sorry motherfucker had a knee procedure before he went to Team USA and didn't even tell Team USA.
Yep.
They found out after the fact.
Man.
And punk ass Tyronn Lue sitting up there talking about something. Yeah, man, because see the way Kawhi works, man, he gonna tell you about how he feel. He know his body. Man, the fuck you trying to hear that shit, nigga? The Clippers medical staff said, man, they was afraid of you. They couldn't even touch the dude.
Hey, Tigger. This is the crazy part. You remember Tyronn Lue? He almost was about to expose.
He snaked out Doc Rivers to get Tyronn Lue as the coach. Doc Rivers put Tyronn Lue on as an assistant coach. They snaked them out to give Ty Lue the job.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep. But
come on, man. I'm keeping that shit real, man. I'm keeping that shit real, bro.
You
but
remember
we
Ty
always
Lue
sitting on here talking about LeBron. We talking about KD. We talking about Russ. But this nigga right here always got a pass, bro. Why? Because he quiet, nigga? Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. I want you to really think about this shit, bro. Really think about this shit. Think about everything I'm saying to you, dog.
I was wrong about that.
If them niggas, bro, listen. If all these other teams was really going under the table, Klay Thompson would not be with Dallas right now. James Harden would not be with the Clippers.
Shit, he would have been at OKC. James Harden would not ever left OKC if that's the case.
No, I ain't talking about that. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
OKC would have paid his ass
under the table, and he would stay with OKC. He would have had no reason to leave. All he wanted was his money.
Yep. Made me
so that's what I'm saying. When they say every team's doing that shit, bro, I don't believe that shit, bro. I don't fucking believe it, man.
Hell no.
I don't believe. That's why you got LeBron James out here talking about he want the max every year. You seen the Lakers wasn't doing. The Lakers told Kawhi, and Kawhi's coming off a championship asking for this shit. So it's not like he coming with a weak knee when he asked for that. And the Lakers still told him like, nah, bro, we can't do that shit, man. That's breaking the rules.
Chica, don't you know the Lakers as an organization, if they was actually doing it, don't you know they would have been constructed the roster to build around LeBron to give him a fighting chance?
Bro, let me say this to you. Don't you know that the Clippers and the late great Jerry West got sued because of Kawhi Leonard shit?
Man.
Did you not know that?
Nope. I didn't know about the lawsuit.
Nigga, Uncle Dennis's friend sued the fucking Clippers. Let me say this again. Uncle Dennis's friend, he sued the goddamn Clippers and Jerry West over this whole ass nigga Kawhi Leonard. Now, I don't know if you remember what his name was, right? But I'm gonna tell you about this guy, right? And I believe he himself was a former pro basketball player overseas, but he was cool with Kawhi's uncle. Him and Kawhi's uncle were close, right? And so they really fell out, over this whole situation, right? They fell out over that situation, right? So if you, all you have to do is go Google it, right? All you have to do is go look up, Uncle Dennis' friend.
Yeah, I look into it after the video.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go look at Uncle Dennis' friend, sues the Clippers, right? And you'll see it all come up. You'll be like, what the fuck? You'll be like, what in the hell? So let me tell you about this shit, right? I'm gonna tell you his name. This is for everybody that's listening to this video. His name is Johnny Wilks, right?
I heard of him.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you about this. All this shit over this weak knee ass nigga. So Johnny Wilks, who he claimed to be a friend of both Kawhi and Uncle Dennis, right? Now I want y'all to think about this, right? Uncle Dennis Robertson, right? He sued the Clippers and Jerry West, and RIP to Jerry West, man. Much love to Jerry West. RIP to Jerry West. He sued the Clippers and Jerry West, Herm, because he said he was promised $2.5 million under the table for getting Kawhi Leonard, helping get Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers, right? Now, I'm going to tell you what happened in that situation, right? Right? So basically, he filed this lawsuit in December of 2020, right? Now, he says that the Clippers and Jerry West, because you know Jerry West was working in a certain role with the Clippers organization, right? He says that they breached their oral agreement. They had an oral agreement where they agreed to pay him to help get them Kawhi Leonard, right? So he claimed he helped facilitate Kawhi's move to the Clippers by connecting Uncle Dennis with Jerry West. So he says he the one that put Uncle Dennis with Jerry West and, right, providing advice on how to seal the deal to get Kawhi. Now check this out. Now in exchange, he said he was entitled to $2.5 million, 5% of Kawhi Leonard's $50.6 million first year salary. Now the lawsuit also referenced promises like a house in Southern California. Do this shit sound familiar? A travel expense account and $100 million marketing campaign funded by Steve Ballmer. All allegedly discussed with Uncle Dennis Robinson. Now, this is all the shit that everybody, the dusty ass Rob Parker, all them niggas ignore all this shit. This was legally in the books. They legally were sued for this. These are facts, right? So basically, right, in this lawsuit, right? Hold on 1 second. Somebody just wrote me. Hold on. So basically, in this lawsuit, right, with Johnny Wilks, right? In this lawsuit with Johnny Wilks, shout out to my boy Hitman X in the building. Hitman, I see you, dog. Salute, homie. Much love to you. So basically, this is the deal, right? In that lawsuit, he was saying that basically he had personal conversations with Jerry West, right? So he was basically setting up everything through Jerry West. Remember, Jerry West got a lot of credit when they got Kawhi. I don't know if you remember that or not. When they got Kawhi, Jerry West got a ton of credit, and people, I don't think people remember that, right? So basically, right, he complained, right? Well, he said he was like I said, he said he was a behind-the-scenes facilitator who leveraged his ties. Like I said, now he basically said that on June, and he gave dates. He said on June the 28th, 2019, he had a phone call with Jerry West. And he says that he told Jerry West, he promised Jerry West that he would use his relationship with Kawhi Leonard via his uncle, Dennis Robinson, to help bring Kawhi home to the Clippers. Now, he alleged in the lawsuit that he filed against the Clippers and against Jerry West that he invested nearly $200,000 over 2 years in networking efforts, including air travel, hotels, and cars to position the Clippers as Kawhi Leonard's ideal destination. Now, again, he says he was promised $2.5 million in cash to help get Kawhi to the Clippers, right? Now, listen to this now. Listen. And this was framed as a commission, 5% of Kawhi's current that contract, right? Also, he said he was promised job perks. His name is Johnny Wilks. He said he was a 5-year contract as vice president of special events with a staff of 4 to 5 people. He said he was promised all this shit to use 4 courtside seats. Listen to this shit, Herb. You ain't gonna believe this shit. Use of 4 courtside seats every all the home games, and luxury skybox for games. Right? Now remember when we seen Kawhi send his bitch ass up in the skybox, right?
Yeah.
Listen to this. And the authority to recommend local coaches for the Clippers G League affiliate, the Agua Caliente Clippers.
Wow.
This ain't it though. This ain't it. This is all the shit that he said that he had orchestrated with the Clippers and they promised. Now, he said at Jerry West's direction, Johnny Wilks said that he informed Uncle Dennis that if Kawhi Leonard signed with the Clippers, that Uncle Dennis would get a house in Southern California. Go find out where Uncle Dennis lived. A dedicated travel expense account, and $100 million marketing campaign personally funded by the Clippers owner, Steve Ballmer. Let me ask you a question, sir. Herm, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much money they say that he put in that account as of yesterday? Hold on. Stop right there. Stop right there. How much money did they said 118 million?
Yeah.
Let me read that again. Let me read that again. Cause nigga, I was never capping.
That makes
dumbass
sense.
Nigga, look. To this idiot right here, Greystone 765 said that sounds like a great negotiation by Uncle Dennis. Yeah, it sounds like a great negotiation. Hold on, huh? I'm about to cook his ass. It sounds like a great negotiation if you're a fucking idiot that wants to end up in prison. You stupid son of a bitch. They did it through an illegal sham company, you dumb ass.
Yeah.
And for all you idiots saying, hey man, ain't that gonna happen? You stupid ass motherfuckers don't know what just happened with the FTX situation the other year. Do y'all not know what Sam Bankman-Fried is right now? The motherfucker's doing 25 years in prison. Filthy rich. Why do y'all think when that shit went down, the people who were promoting that shit, go look at what Shaq and Steph Curry always say, hey man, I ain't know, man. I ain't got shit to do with that shit. I was just promoting it. I ain't know. Think about this shit, right? Think about what I just said. Huh? Think about what I just said to you. Yeah. Then you got a dumb son of a bitch like this dude on the screen talking about something that sounds like good negotiation. Are you a fucking idiot?
That man banned for the go get banned for.
Are you an idiot? Is this dude a fucking idiot, bro? Sounds like good negotiation, bro. They're facing federal investigation. Don't you know that the feds have already asked Sandberg, the co-CEO of the aspiration company, who've already pled guilty? He's already pled guilty. He's waiting on his sentencing. He's still cooperating with the feds.
Yeah.
They asked that motherfucker about Steve Ballmer's role. He can flip on Steve Ballmer, and Steve Ballmer could be, bro, we talking money laundering, wire fraud, all kind of shit, bro. All those individual charges carrying up to 20 years in prison fed time. And these dumbass motherfuckers sitting here, hey man, it sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, because you a stupid motherfucker. Now, let's go back to the allegations from the law. I mean, he sued the Clippers for. Once again, listen to this, huh? Listen to what I just said. These were the promises that were supposed to be given to Uncle Dennis, according to the lawsuit. At Jerry West's direction, Johnny Wilks said he informed Uncle Dennis that if Kawhi Leonard signed with the Clippers, that Uncle Dennis would receive a house in California, Southern California. Somebody tell me where Uncle Dennis' house at. Somebody go tell me. Find where Uncle Dennis live.
Southern California.
Don't say her. Don't say her. A dedicated travel expense account. What all the other teams said these motherfuckers was asking for this shit? Her. And $100 million marketing campaign personally funded by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer.
And they just exposed that yesterday.
Her. What's that? That's 20-something million, right? That's 21 million right there.
Yeah.
Her. That's another 50 million right there. Man, and it was a total as of yesterday, of $118 million right now, and that's why I know Pablo coming with more smoke. Because
So I'm gonna come out later on.
hold on, Pablo said he ain't done. Pablo have shown right now that Kawhi Leonard was funneled $68 million. So according to the we still short $50 million. Because everybody's wondering, why did he put $118 million in the aspiration? They've accounted for $68 million to Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, Chicken more gonna come out later on today.
So hold on. That was another $20 million yesterday. On top of the $48 million. First it was $28 million. Then it was another $20 million in stocks that was going to be paid to Kawhi Leonard from Sandsburg.
Yeah.
That's $48 million.
Then
another $20 million.
$50 million to go, Chicken.
Hold on, Herm. So, Herm, a dedicated travel expense and a $100 million marketing campaign personally funded by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. These perks were allegedly a part of a broader pitch to sweeten the deal for Kawhi Leonard's camp. Now, you tell me, from what I just said to you right now, if you think Johnny Wilks was lying. This was back in 2020 he alleged this shit.
Tigger, this a rap, man.
He alleged this shit in a court of law in 2020, my nigga.
That shit adding up too like a mug. Ooh.
And my boy Dreamerspro talking about everybody doing this. Man, if everybody was doing this, Klay would be in Golden State. James Harden would be in Philly.
The Lakers will have a super
Kawhi
team.
Leonard, excuse me. Goddamn, what you call it, will still be with the strippers, Paul George. So everybody's not doing it. They did this shit for Kawhi, sorry ass.
Hey, Ticket, the Lakers would have paid Kyrie under the table.
Man, bro, we don't even say nothing. We ain't got to talk about. Listen, if the Lakers are doing this, they would have kept all those other guys they lost. Alex Caruso, all them other motherfuckers they lost to free agency. Don't make me cook these niggas, huh?
Hey, man, they ain't looking at it because Kyrie.
This shit is easy work.
Hey, you remember when you were elder, Dan? There was touching on something with Kyrie.
Listen. I had the world go against me on this shit, but I knew I was right. That's why I stood 10 toes down on that shit. But let's keep going, Herm. Johnny Wilks also accused the Clippers and said that he provided Jerry West with vital talking points for a free agency meeting with Kawhi and cabin ass Uncle Dennis, emphasizing the quote-unquote great life as a stripper or Clipper, the team's upward trajectory, and the potential trade for Paul George, which ultimately happened to pair with Kawhi Leonard. Now remember, he just wanted to check. This is how much of a snake-ass nigga this nigga is. Bro, everybody call LeBron James a snake. This nigga Kawhi Leonard is a fucking snake in the grass. You got traded to the Toronto Raptors. Probably sent you to a perfect situation. You won a championship, and what's the first thing this sorry son of a bitch tries to do allegedly? Trade his own teammates he just won a championship with that summer. You just was on the parade with them whole ass niggas. And you try to trade them for Paul George. That nigga's a bitch. Think about that. They're saying he demanded Toronto to trade for Paul George. Yeah, now, if you're a Toronto Raptor teammate, this mofo came to your team. Y'all all got on board, helped with the load management, won games. So y'all was in a great position in the playoffs. Won games while he wasn't there. Won 80% of your games while he was missing those games. Won the chip, and then this motherfucker trying to trade you that summer. But dusty ass, ashy head ass, Rob Parker, none of these dudes want to talk about this. These some capping hoe ass niggas. So Toronto was like, hell no, we ain't doing that shit. Hell no, we ain't trading for Paul George and all I got. We just won a championship. The Lakers wasn't going for it either. But there was a team who did it. The LA Strippers. Right?
Yeah.
So let's keep going, Herm. He positioned himself as a key intermediary, relaying information through mutual contacts like sports agent Sam Watson and broadcaster Jim Gray. They put all this in a lawsuit. All this shit is in a lawsuit. I don't even think people really know about this. This shit all in the lawsuit, dog. Think about what I'm telling you right now, Herm. All this shit was in the lawsuit in 2020. And look at what's happening today. A notable excerpt from Johnny Wilks' filing highlighted his pitch for the payment. Over the past 2 years, Johnny Wilks worked with Kawhi to position his need to come back home so that it was specifically as a member of the LA Clippers. Pastor was right. That nigga was never going to the Lakers.
Nope.
That nigga already, he seen baldhead Steve Ballmer had all that money. And he used the Toronto Raptors and the Lakers as leverage. That's why you didn't hear about any other team in free agency. Kawhi was always going to the Clippers. And all these hoe ass niggas was over there on the Pull Up Podcast talking that stupid shit. Sound like a bunch of goddamn little bus riding motherfuckers over there. I heard their ass. Capping like a bitch. Let me read what Johnny Wilks said in 2020. Let me read this. A notable excerpt from Johnny Wilks' filing highlighted his pitch for the payment. Over the past 2 years, Johnny Wilks worked with Kawhi. This is before he went to the fucking Clippers, to position his need to come back home so that it was specifically as a member of the LA Clippers. The 2-year network building investment was close to $200,000 used for air travel, hotel, cars, etc., and networking to quote-unquote bring Kawhi home. With that in mind, I am asking for a cash infusion to a nonprofit or a trust of $2.5 million, which equals the commission given to an NBA agent who on average gets around 2 to 2.5% of a player's signing contract. Now, the connection to Uncle Dennis Robinson and his capping ass. Dennis Robinson, president of Protocol International's Elite Athlete Division and Kawhi Leonard's longtime advisor, was central to the lawsuit. Johnny Wilks described himself as Uncle Dennis's best friend and claimed all his efforts were coordinated at Uncle Dennis's direction. The allegations painted Uncle Dennis as aggressively negotiating extras beyond Kawhi Leonard's on-court contract, including the Steve Ballmer funded perks, which even broader reports of Dennis Robinson's hardball tactics during the 2019 free agency, demands for ownership stakes, and private jets from multiple teams. Johnny Wilks alleged he acted as Uncle Dennis's proxy in communicating these incentives to Jerry West, underscoring how Dennis Robertson's involvement blurred lines between adversary roles and potential rule-bending inducements. And let me tell you something. I always thought about this. And I'm going to give this nugget to everybody. It may be too wrong because he's a historian in the game. He might think about this shit. This shit might sit on my homie mind. I always thought about this, Herm. I said, damn. Before Jerry West died, I said, man, the Lakers treated him like shit, bro. Like, that was real bad. But I wondered why it got so bad. Why the Lakers never allegedly even wanted Jerry West in the building. I thought back to this whole free agency, Herm. And I thought back to this lawsuit. And you know what I said, bro? I said, man, it makes a little sense to me now. A lot of sense. Did the Lakers' disdain for Jerry West grow because that was a major summer for the Lakers? And them really thinking they were going to get Kawhi? Meanwhile, the whole time Kawhi was going to the strippers and hold up the Lakers. And the Lakers lost all those days in free agency, and it destroyed the Lakers. Right? Because remember, the Lakers waited 7 or 8 days in free agency, lost all those other free agents for a dude they was never going to get in Kawhi Leonard and being used as a pawn. And did the Lakers find out that it may have been Jerry West who was the one that orchestrated all of this shit, screwed over their entire free agency? knowing Kawhi was going to the strippers the whole time.
And that's why they took Jerry West
And that's
ticket
why
to
they were so
Dallas.
heated. I'm thinking, is that what it was that made them so heated at Jerry West that they wouldn't even let him come in the building before he passed away? Think about that. Think
That's
about
all
all of what I'm
bad.
saying to y'all.
That's all bad.
It all started to make sense. And let me say this to y'all, right?
All for Kawhi Leonard.
And I'm going to say this because this is something that's very important to her. This is something that's very important. I don't think people understand it. They got the Clippers' names on paperwork. They got Kawhi and them on this paperwork, bro. I don't think people really understand. They got the wire transfers. They got all these things on paperwork. And Sandsberg, he pled guilty to his role in that fraudulent organization. Well, guess what, Herm? Guess why the Clippers have to continue to deny this? The Clippers can never, ever, Herm. They can never admit this. And I'm going to tell you why right now. You see what that is on your screen, Herm?
Yeah.
The federal deposition, confidential, of Joseph Sandberg in the Supreme Court for the state of New York.
And he's
County of New
cooperating
York.
as we speak to.
They asked him in his deposition, sworn deposition, going into his investigation, and that deposition was videotaped. Now, somehow, some way, I know a lot of people are trying to get that videotape deposition. Sometimes people get these depositions and somehow put them online.
Pablo may
you seen Donald Trump's deposition. It was put on the internet. It was put on YouTube. His deposition his deposition didn't have nothing to do with criminal. Oh no, it did. But one of them, the deposition he had was civil. No, the one he got online is about the civil shit.
Yeah.
But criminal shit, Sandberg, he was asked about the Clippers owner and their business dealings. If the feds can prove that the Clippers owner funneled money through that organization knowing it was a sham, Herm, we ain't talking about just problems with the NBA. And that's why all these little doofuses out here don't understand. Adam Silver have a bigger problem on his hands than just, am I going to punish this guy now? Bro, they got to think about the feds sniffing down their necks.
He going to have to step down, too.
Bro, I'm trying to listen, this is what I'm trying to, and Kawhi will be caught up in this, too. Because Kawhi's name is all, Kawhi's name is all in this paperwork, my G. His name and signature is all in this paperwork. They got the uncle on text messages talking about, hey, man, it's been 2 weeks, 14 days, man. Think about all these things I'm telling you, bro. And they actually showed, and what you call it, Jim Rome was talking about this yesterday on his channel. He was talking about those messages from Uncle Dennis.
That's the wrong nigga to get started.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen,
wrong one too.
I'm trying to tell you. So when Dreamerspro says everybody doing this, man, hell no.
No, they ain't.
Bro, this is illegal, bro. This was an illegal company, bro. We're not talking about this was a sham scam company. You can't funnel money through a scam company to pay somebody else. You can't do that. That's the text message. I blew it up so everybody can see it from Uncle Dennis.
Uncle Dennis a scumbag. Man.
Look at this. Hold on. Look. look. What's the guy's name up there? Joseph Sandberg. Good morning, Joe. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Just a heads up. Things are still dragging. Mike has had the contract for about 14 days now. I haven't heard back. Thanks. Just keeping you informed.
Them niggas, man. And
before Kawhi Leonard, and this is a fact, Herm, before Kawhi Leonard got his payment, let me say this. This is paperwork. This ain't even, we're not even lying. That $2 million was sent on December the 6th, 2022. They paid Kawhi on December the 15th. Before Kawhi got that payment, that first payment, that was late, guess what, Herm? He played 26% of the games with the Clippers that season.
Yep.
When that payment hit Kawhi and he started getting paid, he played over 80% of the games the rest of the season.
That's when he came back the next year.
Let's go to the other year he was in the contract year.
Oh my God, man. That
everybody was telling me the year before. Remember all them niggas was arguing me her? Because you was around. They were saying, man, he can't play back-to-backs. I said, man, that nigga's a lie, nigga. I said, that nigga can't. Ticket, he can't play back-to-back, nigga. He got degenerative knees. Remember I told them niggas her?
Yep.
And the very next year, what I told him, I said, bro, Kawhi's in the contract year.
You gonna play
I said, bro, that
the
nigga gonna play every fucking game. That nigga said, no, he ain't. I said, that nigga finna play every goddamn game, nigga.
until he got
what
that
did
contract.
he do, Herm? That nigga was playing back-to-backs. That nigga was cooking.
Yeah.
Soon as he signed that deal, so after he played all them games, and they was like, all right, Kawhi, we're gonna give you the extension. Soon
He
as he
had
signed
knee
that deal, what happened,
soreness.
huh?
He had knee soreness.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Bro, that nigga want to argue with me on YouTube? Man, fuck out my face, nigga.
Hey, Tigger,
Man, listen, man.
that shit was crazy, too.
Herm, if it smell like a skunk, nigga, what is it, nigga?
Man, it's a skunk,
It's a skunk, my nigga.
It's a skunk.
Bro, I've been telling it, bro. I've been saying this for the longest, nigga.
Since 2020.
And like Pastor said the other day on the stream when he was stir-frying them niggas. Pastor said something the other day. He was stir-frying them niggas over there on BJ channel. Man, he told them niggas, man, bro, listen, man. Bro. And I'm telling y'all this, bro. This how diabolical that nigga was. Nigga, you getting all your NBA checks on time.
Yeah.
But because this extra money wasn't coming, and you better believe they're gonna find out when those other payments were. So think about what I'm saying to you, Herm.
You already connected the dots on a couple of dates already.
Out of the 6 years, a nigga finished the season 2 times.
Yeah.
3 playoff series wins, and them niggas still over there talking about, hey man, bro, see, if Kawhi's healthy, look at the team we got. As y'all niggas out y'all mind.
Man,
Captain ass, lion ass, Brian Windhorse.
It got so bad.
I'm gonna get deeper than all this shit. I gotta say something to you. I'm gonna get deeper than all this. You know why the lamestream media, all them niggas is capping for Kawhi right now?
Why you think they are though?
Because they can't bang on Kawhi like they want to because they protected LeBron James. So that's why you don't see Brian Windhorse and all them going hard on a nigga like that. You don't see that.
That makes sense.
Think about it.
That makes sense.
Think about what I just said to you, dog. So they have to kind of protect Kawhi. Because if not, what everybody gonna do as soon as they start banging on Kawhi on TV, like going hard on him? Why y'all ain't keep the same energy with LeBron? That's
I don't think LeBron that crazy that dumb.
No, but listen what I'm saying. LeBron, hold on. But here's the thing. LeBron don't have to be. LeBron don't have to do this shit Kawhi do.
Nope.
This is what I'm trying to tell Dreamerspro. These other niggas don't have to do this shit. You know why? Because them niggas already making multi-millions of dollars from just their name and likeness outside of sports.
Yep.
LeBron James got a $100 million contract endorsement coming into the league. Kawhi never would get that.
Yep.
To me, this all stems off of you could call it jealousy or whatever. Kawhi, that nigga ain't got no kind of charisma, dog. Tell me who's putting this type of money into a weak-knee nigga who don't talk.
Nobody.
Come on, bro. James Harden got a $200 million deal with Adidas.
He got the personality.
All these other dudes. Giannis. You know how much money Giannis getting with Nike? You know how much Giannis getting promotions overseas and outside of basketball? Them niggas don't need to get paid under the table. Go look at all these other superstars promotions that they get. Them niggas is all getting big promotions to where they're getting paid $50 to hundreds of millions outside, $100 million outside of basketball. The only superstar that wasn't was Kawhi.
That's it.
His New Balance deal was like a 5-year, $22 million deal. That's nothing compared to them niggas.
Nope.
Now we have it.
Niggas getting exposed every day, man.
Come on, man. What's John Morant Nike deal worth?
He $200 million.
Shout out to my boy Hitman. He said, "Don't forget the Eric Bledsoe for Norman Powell coming to trade." That's a fact.
Yep.
The Hitman bringing up this real shit. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Bro, how much money you think KD getting with Nike? How much money you think Devin Booker getting on promotions outside? All them niggas getting bread.
Yep.
All them niggas getting bread on endorsements outside of basketball. Go look at how much money them niggas getting endorsements outside of basketball.
Shit, even Chris Paul getting money off endorsements.
Chris Paul got the insurance companies, all of them.
He got all this shit. He had the D Wade got one of the best basketball shoes out right now.
Bro,
to a lot of people.
he got all that money from that shoe deal. Think about this. Kyrie Irving, how much money he getting off the shoe deal he got right now?
Oh, he up there.
Come on, bro.
Again.
Him and Klay got the same company. Matter of fact, he putting dudes on his company.
Yeah.
They with the Chinese company.
Think about the Melo Ball and all them.
Come on, bro. Look, how much the Melo Ball got from Puma? Come on, bro. So when you look at Kawhi, bro, everybody talking about why everybody doing it. Bro, them other niggas ain't got to do that, bro. Them niggas getting endorsements off their career, and that's the reason. And I'm telling you, bro. But I always look at that nigga different, bro, because that nigga, bro, listen, when you don't want to do nothing for it, nah, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what else pissed me off. All the criticism that LeVar Ball got, Uncle Dennis ain't got nowhere near the criticism.
Bro, and let me tell you something. And LeVar Ball went and did his own business.
Yeah.
He ain't say, hey, yo, I'm gonna no. LeVar Ball went and did his own company.
Yeah.
Right? So these are major, these are major differences in what we looking at, bro. Think about everything else. I know them niggas is burning up right now because the whole story ain't came out yet. Everything, bro. Listen, I was told this yesterday, bro. Everything ain't came out yet.
That ticket, you'll be back on the 5
Listen, and I'm finna tell all y'all that's listening. I'm finna tell you, and Kawhi and them are worried if it's all gonna come out. Everything has not come out yet.
Nope.
When it all come out, we all gonna be sitting here like, man, God, dog. They slow leaking this.
And guess what, y'all Kawhi fans gonna have to bow down, man.
And let me say this, Herm, before I forget. 2 Raw said something yesterday. That nigga ain't never lied. And I knew it was part of it too. He said, bro, I believe all these owners have gotten together to take these niggas out. Bro, because Steve Ballmer got all that fucking money. Steve Ballmer can buy out every owner in the NBA and still have money to move forward.
Yeah.
If all these other, I agree with 2 Raw's assessment. Because I'm telling you something, bro. Way back when in March, somebody tipped Pablo off on this. One of the owners from the team, one or a few of the owners from the teams.
Hey,
I was thinking it was Mark
I'm gonna ask you this
because of his past beef.
You think it was the old Phoenix Suns owner?
I think it was Mark Cuban and a couple of other owners. I think Mark Cuban's out here capping like he's standing up for the dude. But if you look at Mark Cuban, he's basically handing Pablo everything he needs to crush this guy.
That's true.
Because he asked Mark Cuban, he was like, well, Mark, if it comes out proof that he did it, he said, oh, he's an effing idiot and it's over with. And then he's telling him everything that Steve Ballmer would have to do wrong to get found guilty. And what is Pablo doing? Coming with everything that fucking Mark Cuban is saying. He's showing you they're slow dripping this thing, bro.
Yeah. Mark Cuban being sarcastic as hell. That people
they baited him out with the first information to come out. They called me with his capping ass.
Yeah.
They baited him out. Now they got him on record. So now he got to stand on that. He can't come back on nothing. He got to stand on it. And guess what, huh? They have to do it the way they're doing it now to show transparency around the league. That's why I know it's the fucking owner. Because I believe the owners don't think it'll be transparency if it was a behind-the-scenes league investigation. Why? Because they were investigated in 2019 and a fucking thing come up.
And ticket out. And I think the owners are actually smiling ear to ear because now.
Nigga, listen.
Now they can put restrictions on these contracts like a motherfucker.
If you look at most of these owners, they're mostly on an even playing field. Like as far as, you know what I'm saying, money. Even the Lakers. Look how big the Lakers organization. The Lakers ain't got all that fucking money with Genie busting them.
Nope.
They just sold the team. The Lakers didn't have all that money. Even though they're a big organization, they generate a lot of money for the league. The Lakers didn't have all that money, bro.
Nope.
So when you look at this shit across the board, you're like, hey man, then you got one dude that's got more money than everybody combined. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Come on.
That kills the competitive balance of the league. So now you got to think. Bradley Beal runs over there to that situation with the strippers. For the low.
Yeah. Look at Too Raw. Shout out to Too Raw in the building, man.
You said right. You damn right.
Shout
You
out to
damn
Too
right.
Raw.
And I'm gonna say it again. If every NBA team was doing this, the Golden State Warriors, this is the perfect team. You got a guy that won 4 world championships with one organization, and he left because of money.
And why not pay a nigga like that under the table?
All you had to do, and they supposed to be printing money out there in Golden State, the new arena, all that shit. That would have been a story. You never broke up the Splash Brothers. They could have told Klay, we're gonna pay you $20 million a year on the books, and we're gonna give you an extra 10 to 15 million under the table. All right.
Yep.
Shut up and sign the contract and stay. And Klay, and they would have been able to help the rest of the team because they'd have been able to make moves to get other guys.
Yep.
If every team was doing that, they would do that with what's the little knock knee head ass nigga name right now that they going in with it? The Warriors. What's his name? Jonathan Kuminga.
They would have been trading him.
No, not trading him. They'd have paid this nigga under the table.
Oh, they would have gave him the money, yeah.
Yeah, they'd have paid him on the table. They'd say, yo, Kuminga, look, take a little small deal and we'll pay you on the table. If every team was doing that, think about this. Think about what I just said. That's why you got Draymond over there crying about, hey, man, the new cap is killing us. We can't get no players. They can't make no moves.
And think about it, Ticket. Think about how many niggas actually want to go to the Heat.
Trying to tell you, bro. That's
you don't think the Heat would have paid all these niggas?
They not doing it. He didn't even Pat Riley didn't even pay. He could have paid. D Wade would have been the perfect person. Look at all these superstars that didn't get paid and left.
And think about all the niggas that wanted to come there when they really couldn't pay the niggas.
Think about what I just said. D Wade left because Pat Riley would pay. You mean tell me Pat Riley, if they was cheating, they would have paid that nigga under the table? Hey, come on, bro. You will stay. On the books, we're going to put it like this so we can help make the team better.
Yeah.
Think about what I just said. Think about everything I just told y'all. They would have told Draymond, look, man, take a lower deal. You know what I'm saying? And we'll pay you the rest under the table. Nope. They pay this whole ass nigga $200 million contracts on the books. But they supposed to be cheating? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, the only teams you looking at crazy is right now the New York Knicks. Because Jalen Brunson took a $113 million pay cut. He wouldn't take a low ball to stay with Dallas, but he took a low ball and re-signed with the Knicks.
And then his daddy would actually be a part of that situation.
Right.
So,
but no. Listen. He ain't even upset that they fired his daddy publicly.
Yeah.
So what'd that say to you? I need to look at the Knicks. I ain't saying they're guilty, but I need to look at them, which is what I believe Pablo investigating them motherfuckers right now. He not finna tell you he's in a full investigation. But remember, he was investigating Kawhi for 7 months, and we ain't never find out to the last minute.
Yeah.
Right? That nigga hit me and says, I'm looking at the Bucks crazy for signing the Nash's. Me too, though. Me too. But that's not illegal, though. You can do that shit. You can sign a bum to keep another dude happy. You can do that, though. But that is a problem in the NBA. That is true. That is a problem. Well, you can draft a nigga like Bronny James just to keep LeBron happy. That is a problem, bro. That's a real fucking problem, my G. You know what I mean?
Because that was the Knicks way of getting Jalen Brunson by putting their dad on the coaching staff.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing with the freaking Mavs. I don't even think the Mavs are cheating. I think that they're setting up Here's why. The Mavs are complaining about paying Luka all that money, right?
Yeah.
Why not pay Luka a little bit less and pay him the other money under the cap? That way, you ain't got to have him for a supermax.
Come on now.
Think about it. They traded Luka before they wanted to pay him and cost that nigga an extra $100-something million. Now, he going to make it back in endorsements and shit like that. But think about what I just said.
And that's why Mark Cuban pissed. He's like, shit, I could have done this with Luka and done that with Luka.
Nah, but I don't even think Cuban would have did that. Remember, Cuban was on the other half of being cheated. That situation that happened was Steve Ballmer's first X mark in the league.
You talk about DeAndre
in 2015.
Jordan,
DeAndre Jordan. Come on, bro. Why you think, bro? The revenge is a dish that's best served cold, my nigga. So all these years went by, Mark Cuban, oh, we cool, Adam, what you call it? And guess what? Who you think will be number one in line to buy the strippers if they was a sale? Now, I want to think about it. Who would be number one in line to buy the strippers?
It would be Mark.
What?
It would be Cuban, man.
I guarantee you.
It would be Cuban.
I guarantee you.
And that'd be the biggest power play in NBA history.
If you're Mark Cuban, you do the smartest move ever. You make it seem like you're going against Ballhead. You help them convict Ballhead in the public. Because see, now, Adam Silver, that's why all these motherfuckers is stuck on stupid. Adam Silver has no choice. He has to come hard on this dude. You banned Michael Porter Jr.'s brother for life for betting on basketball. So this situation right here, and guess what? This is the genius part of Mark Cuban, though. They're making it public. All these paperwork and files, this shit has been put publicly. So there is no wiggle room out of this. If he doesn't come down with the hammer on them, he's done. He has to.
He's slick already.
Mark Cuban knows it. So what happens if they make this dude sell the team? Who is the first person you think is going? Because remember, Mark Cuban now, he only has 27% ownership in the Mavs. I bet you Mark Cuban will sell that little stake in the Mavs. He have minority stake in the Mavs and go buy the fucking Clippers.
Just for the hell of
it. And pretend like the whole time he was dumbass Steve Ballmer's friend. Steve, sell me the team for $5 million. Like $5 billion. I give it to you. $5 billion. Boom. Now Mark Cuban has won the whole game.
Yeah.
You won the battle. Mark Cuban won the whole war. Got you out the league, and you sold the team to him thinking he was taking up for you, but he helped bury you. And made sure it was put out here in the public so that it was transparency across the line, so they couldn't do no weasel shit behind the scenes.
And then Ticket, I think too, though, the league go somewhat. I hate that it's gonna happen this way, but the league gonna benefit from it all too, because now all the complaints that fans been having about the game, I think Adam Silver, after this all said and done, will have to step down. He will have to step down as commissioner of the National Basketball Association, bro. I think you can't let this type of shit go under your watch.
No. He's gonna come down. He's gonna come down with that harsh punishment, so they don't, because the owners want it.
Yeah,
the owners want his ass out of it. Trust me, you don't want an owner who got more money than all y'all hanging around there, bro. That's not what you want, bro. Trust when I'm telling you that, Hearn. That is not what you want. You do not want an owner hanging around you that's got more money than everybody else. This is not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work, dog. If you got an owner hanging around there that got more money than everybody else, that can do whatever he wants to do, even more than everybody else, bro, them niggas that hurts the other owners. You kind of want everybody being on the same. You kind of want everybody being on the same wavelength when you have a situation like that, Hearn.
Yeah, because they wouldn't stand a chance to compete for nothing. Because Ballmer got certain connections that the other motherfuckers can't have. So, yeah.
Come on now. So now you thinking.
So
now you thinking, and that's the real situation.
Because it can get to a point to recruit a player to come to your team. Hey, I can get you this endorsement deal because I'm connected with this company, and they gonna give you an endorsement deal.
But that's not. Hold on, that's not illegal.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm just saying that.
What's illegal? Hold on. What's illegal is this: using the company for you to personally funnel money to pay a player on the table. Yeah. That easy. That's what I'm trying to say to my boy Dreamerspro. I'm telling Dreamerspro, bro, every team is not doing that, homie. I'm telling Dreamerspro that straight up. Now, nobody. If every team was doing that, these teams would not be losing their key players over money situations. Wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky to do the white collar crimes, though. It's too risky,
bro. Listen, they're facing serious prison time, bro. They're facing, bro. The motherfucker. Hey, yo, listen. He could be facing up to 70 years on all the counts if they was to prove all these different things that we're starting to see, and we're starting to see tricklings of evidence of. And I'm talking about the feds. You talking about 20 years per count because this company was illegal. It was a sham.
Yep.
So when you funnel money through a sham organization, man, you can get hit with money laundering, tax evasion, wire fraud. Man, you know how much, bro? And people keep talking about, oh man, he'll get off, man. And y'all motherfuckers crazy. These people sitting in prison right now because of this. Rich people.
Yeah.
People who are doing the tax evasion, that's what you call white collar crimes.
Yeah,
Them
the
people
white collar
doing,
crimes ain't nothing to
bro,
play
you
with.
got people in there doing 30, 40, 50 years for that shit.
It ain't nothing to play with. And like I said, the Joseph guy that you put up there showed everybody, he's cooperating as we speak. So don't act like this shit slowly gonna come out and ticket. If that tape do come out, oh man, it's gonna put immense pressure on all them motherfuckers once that tape come out. So they better hope that nobody gets a hold of that tape, man. Like you saying, man. They get a hold of that, bro. Damn. It's gonna speed up the process. They get a hold of that tape. It's gonna speed it up ASAP. But you right though. All these folks supporting Kawhi gotta keep the same energy. Cause this was LeBron James.
Oh,
Y'all
my
would be
nigga,
running
I'm
with this
trying to tell
score
you,
in
bro, nigga,
24 hours.
I'll be leading the charge.
Yeah, I know. But them niggas, they'll be.
But Herm, LeBron don't have to do this. This is the problem. People gotta understand. He don't have to do this. But this is just as bad as allegedly putting something in your arm. Why? Because what you're doing is not only are you cheating to get money on the table, but you're cheating to get a competitive advantage. And not only that, you're not only affecting you're affecting the product, but also the integrity of the game.
Yeah.
This can make people not stop even respecting it. You already heard rumblings about the league, where people don't respect the integrity of the league and all that other stuff. And you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
And this makes people stop wanting to invest in the league. This will make people stop wanting to do business with the league. This is how leagues get destroyed, bro. So you have to have transparency on all ends. Then you got a capping ass, lying ass commissioner gonna go up there talking about he never heard of this company and shit. Then we got calling this bullshit. He changed the story.
Yeah.
It's some shameful shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, some shameful shit, man. And I'm telling you, Herm, I think more is gonna get exposed. I think more is gonna get
Shit today,
exposed, bro.
some shit gonna come out today, bro.
And notice how Pablo is making everybody talk about this. Like he's forced ESPN them to talk about this shit. He left ESPN just so he could do journalism like this. You think they'd let him do some shit like this at ESPN? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nope.
Come on, bro.
ESPN don't like dirt to come out, man.
So they like the dirt. They like the dirt they like.
Yeah.
Let's keep that 100. They like the dirt they like. We ain't gonna say they like dirt. They like the dirt they like. You know what I mean?
Hey, we just got these Kawhi fans ticking, man. They just got to go and apologize, bro, and go and say, man, bro, you was right, I was wrong. I had to admit that,
bro. Listen, I don't even want an apology because listen. All them dudes gonna get ether when they see how this shit go down, bro. How this shit finna play her? How this shit finna play out, my G?
Yeah,
bro. And they think the Clippers ain't gonna be destroyed. Everybody talking about by All-Star break, man, bro. Listen, that's gonna let you know right there. It's more bullshit going on. That you have to wait till All-Star break when they showing y'all all the paperwork right now.
It don't sleep on some of them players. The crazy mofo like James Harden would mess around and say, man, we don't even want to deal with dude.
Nah, I don't think so. James Harden would never do that. He would never do that. Because he get money. He ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds you. Them be the last dudes. Because you got to remember, anything they can say, the fans is watching. So they not finna say nothing. You're not finna hear them players say nothing.
How you think PG feeling right now?
Bro, them agents are already advised them not to say nothing. Oh, PG hot. PG. That nigga PG is fuming right now. Like, what? This whole time I'm asking just to take the pay cut to get what he get. This motherfucker getting all this shit? Man, that nigga PG probably knew he was getting something, but I don't think PG knew all this.
He didn't know to the degree.
Man, that nigga Kawhi is secretive, nigga. That nigga moved like the goddamn president, nigga.
Damn.
That shit crazy. Bro, $68 million so far. God, dog. Man, that nigga right there, dog. Hey, bro, listen. Hey. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and I don't want to do this, but you have to also look at the surroundings. You know what I mean? Kawhi's father unalived at a car wash. Devastating story. His
Damn.
sister in prison
Yep.
for murder
Right now, yep.
right now.
Yep.
Bro, I'm looking at this nigga like, hold on, bro. If he get jammed up, bro, I'm be like, man, ain't no way, man. You know?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You know what I mean? Kawhi be one of them niggas, man. Like I said, though, dog. Nah, man, I don't play that shit, bro. The integrity of the game. We had too many dudes that laid it down for years, bro. Too many guys who laid it down and paid the cost, man. Kobe Bryant, all these guys, these niggas paid the cost for greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, them niggas put it all on the line, man. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, playing through injuries, all this shit, bro. We seen it, bro. The niggas who grew up and watched these, bro. We learned from those guys. And you supposed to carry on tradition, and them niggas ain't doing it right. When they ain't doing it right, bro, we the last line of defense. If it wasn't for niggas like me, wasn't for niggas like Two Raw, wasn't for niggas like Dreamerspro, wasn't for niggas like Herm, wasn't for niggas like T Price, wasn't for niggas like James.
Yeah.
All the way across the board. Greenleaf, Elder, the list goes on. Bro, this shit would be dead. Them niggas we would have all been in a jackstrap booty hole sniffing era, nigga. Period.
And y'all, and you know Bean would not be respected this shit from Kawhi right now, man.
Yeah. Two Raw says he listen to that interview. He goes, yeah, it's over. Two Raw. That's why they doing this publicly. They're publicly stripping Kawhi Leonard because they preparing everybody for what has to happen publicly, nigga.
They already know though. I think they already got the.
They can no. I'm talking about the outside.
Yeah.
Other teams are tired of this shit. Two Raw was on top of it. The other teams are the ones who want to put an end to this shit, man. Because they listen, if you're another team and you see another team getting unfair advantage, bro, you're gonna be ticked off. Like, hold on, man. This motherfucker got all this money, and he get to do it dictate. And guess what? They're saying that Steve Ballmer was at the head of the audit for the league. Nigga, are you serious?
Oh,
Are you serious? So all them owners probably like, man, oh hell no. This motherfucker got to go. That's why you think they talking about LeBron James getting a whole different, being a part of a whole different league allegedly when he retired? They ain't finna let that nigga in the ownership. You think them owners finna let LeBron James get a team after all the shit they've seen with him and Clutch so far? Man, they gonna phase them niggas out. Ain't no way they finna sit up there and let that nigga get a team. D ain't doing it, bro.
Nah, they did. He did too much, man. He did too much.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
They caused too much.
I'm telling y'all niggas what it is. I ain't telling you what it. I'm telling you what it TI is, bro.
Yeah, they let that nigga caused too much havoc. Yeah, LeBron and his team
got a better chance at getting pregnant, Herm. You think he getting a team where? Yeah, outside the country.
Oh man,
international, different, a whole different league.
It's about old with
yeah, bro. Hey man, look, you got to see this shit, man. But like Two Raw has said, man, and I totally agree with Two Raw, man. Them owners are the ones who ganged up on that shit, in my opinion, bro. Because they was already whispering with each other at the fucking meeting they had about this nigga. The owners already knew. If Kawhi's uncle and them allegedly went to all these other teams demanding this shit, and the team that signed them was the Clippers, and they traded Paul George, who was doing all this, what you think they think happened? But it was probably hard for them to say something. They didn't have hardcore evidence. But now, guess what's happening? And evidence is being put out here in front of the world.
To me, everything makes sense now. Like that 2021,
everything makes sense, bro.
That 2021 BS, it makes perfect sense now.
Everything, and guess what? And people will say, "Oh, well, why would he have a reason ticket to lie about being hurt?" Bro, listen. In the NBA we live in, what's happening every year, Herm? The salary cap is going up.
Yep.
Players are getting more and more and more money. So if I can string you along, think about this. Kawhi Leonard has missed damn near 4 full seasons. He's supposed to be 14 years in the league. He's only put 10 years worth of work.
Come on. Maybe.
But think about that. Think about that. So a nigga like Kawhi is supposed to be retiring in 2 years, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? Most niggas don't even make it that long in their career. Kawhi Leonard, if he keeps playing it like this, man, that nigga will play till he's 40 stretching this thing out, playing 30 and 40 games a season. And come back, do just enough for a motherfucker to say, man, shit, this nigga can play. We got to play this nigga, bro.
I just want niggas to understand, man. When you tear an ACL, nigga, the next day you so-called, you ain't gonna be walking around with no brace. And
bro, listen, I don't want to hear that. The nigga, they say the nigga hurt the knee against the series against the fucking Phoenix Suns. The nigga dropped 30, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga, that after he got hurt, that nigga was still getting buckets, nigga.
Yeah.
And then now you can't play the next game? Nigga, you was just destroying them niggas.
Come on now.
Man, make it make sense, bro. Like I said before, I seen all the greats play with various different type of injuries, bro. Them niggas ran to try to play. This nigga run away from trying to play.
Then he didn't even have surgery right away.
He ain't missed no checks. And I'm gonna tell you something else. More text messages probably gonna come out. Think about this. More text messages, damn near text messages shit gonna come out, bro. So when we see all this, man, bro, I'm just telling you, it's gonna be very sad situation for the NBA, man. The NBA is under a lot of heat. They still got the investigation going on into Terry Scary Rozier. They still got the investigation going on into Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
So what if those two dudes come guilty? Now you ban them for life. That's a real fucking problem, bro.
So you know it's gonna be more.
This is way bigger. This is way bigger than Tim Donaghy. This is way bigger than Joe Smith. This is the biggest scandal in NBA history, bro.
Yeah, this Kawhi shit, bigger than that.
And easily, bro.
Yeah, bigger than that.
Easily. And we probably don't even know it all. When I read the ESPN report, and the ESPN report said this slime bag didn't even tell Team USA. Look at this, Herm. Read it on your screen. It said the Team USA officials were shocked to learn. This is an ESPN. About this nigga had a knee procedure before Team USA and didn't tell nobody. How you have a knee procedure, don't tell nobody, and then just show up at training camp?
Come on now. And then he always do the same. I wanted to play. He basically, people speaking up for him like he really wanted to get out there.
Come on, bro. Yeah. But you won't even tell your team what's going on. Everybody in the dark fucking with this nigga. We don't know what the hell going on with this dude.
Kawhi Leonard done messed up a lot of people with his BS, man.
Trying to tell you, man. People, medical staff. Think about all the medical. Think about the medical staff people who got fired dealing with this dude.
Yeah. Yeah. The reputations, right? The reputations of the organization. Niggas start questioning the Spurs organization because
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Doc Rivers' coaching ability start getting questioned.
Getting questioned fucking with him. I'm trying to tell you. Fucking with that nigga. They fined Kawhi Leonard they fined Doc Rivers for lying for Kawhi. Yeah. Saying he was hurt and he wasn't.
Man, it's like everybody's suffering, bro. Everybody's suffering because of this nigga, man.
Right? Then the only time you heard them talk is when they changed the rule. Remember when they changed the fucking rule for the games? That's the only time you heard a nigga talk, when they changed that rule and say, hey man, you can be eligible for the awards unless you play this amount of games.
He was sick about that shit.
Come on, bro. They was calling that shit the Kawhi Leonard rule. That nigga was like, man, cause young niggas want a nigga playing. Nigga, you want to get paid, nigga, when you hurt, nigga? Yeah. See, that's why I would have loved. That's why when everybody talk this shit about, they could have played in this era, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Man, the nigga Kawhi Leonard would have been bitched by Michael Jordan and them niggas, man. Michael Jordan would have seen Kawhi. He'd have did that nigga worse than he did Scottie Pippen, nigga. He'd have said, man, sit your bitch ass down there, nigga.
And Mark, imagine nigga like,
hold on. I want you to think about this, huh? Think about what I just said. If Kawhi Leonard play like Michael Jordan, he'll beat Michael Jordan's bitch.
Yeah.
Period. That nigga would be Michael Jordan's slut, nigga.
Every word I just
said. Michael Jordan would have treated him like a hoe. Period.
You know that
nigga. You don't want to what? Man, I don't want to play tonight, nigga. Man, get the fuck, man. Michael Jordan would have beat his motherfucking ass on site, nigga.
Hey,
on site.
That nigga Oak whooping his ass too, for
man,
sure.
What? They'd have beat the cornrows off that nigga, man. Imagine that nigga going and telling Isaiah and them, from the goddamn from the Pistons, from the bad boy Pistons, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna play tonight, man. You know, my knee, man.
Oh, Rick Mahorn and them fucking
what?
him up.
Man, they'd have really broke his knee, man. They'd have said, nigga, that shit ain't nigga. I'm really gonna break that shit. Come on, man. Y'all niggas, Kevin Robinson said no MJ won't. Nigga, you must not know MJ.
You must not know
I don't know the hell you talking about. Kevin
too.
Robinson, you must not know how MJ and them operated. You can't come with that soft weak shit around MJ, especially if you one of the top players on the team. Ain't no way.
Yep.
I know y'all niggas crazy as hell. Them niggas are serious about that. We come from an era. No, you don't, sir. We come from an era where, nigga, you had to play. If you didn't play, them niggas looking at you like you a coward.
Man, if your ass could walk, you could play.
And don't want you around.
If your ass could walk, you could play. That
right.
was the rule. You could walk.
Wasn't all them stunts with the medical team. None of that shit, nigga. You would have had to play, nigga. I'm sorry, bro. Imagine Kawhi telling Oak, man, I ain't going tonight, man. What? You ain't going?
I got some knee swellness, man.
Man, Oak would have goddamn yanked that nigga by the back of his braids, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Y'all dudes is on cap. All y'all niggas on cap. And that ain't just that team. That's almost all them teams in that era, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guys were really, really, really hard on that type of stuff, man. Them dudes was real with that shit, man. You know? You couldn't get away with that, especially with the teams that had enforcers on them.
Imagine a nigga like a Robert Parrish get a hold to him.
Man, come on, bro.
Like that, man. Cheap was a shit talking nigga too. Shit, he would have got
him. Come on, man. But they laugh at them niggas. Them niggas all was goddamn playing. It was the pride to play all 82, bro. Niggas just want to get out there and play. It was about competing, bro.
Come on now.
Have Kawhi ever played 82 games?
Hell no, man.
Ever.
He ain't got that in him, man. It just ain't him. He a selfish. He a selfish son of a SOB. Selfish SOB, man, that only care about himself. He sacrificed niggas opportunities for making history with the Clippers. 2021 to me, I thought they had that. I thought that was the best opportunity, and they blew that due to Kawhi and the selfishness, especially once this thing come out. What if y'all find out that he missed those games in 2021 because he was waiting on a certain payment and he didn't get that payment at that time?
Man, shit crazy, man.
How y'all Kawhi and stripper fans will feel about that once y'all find that out that this man set out y'all best opportunity when y'all could have honestly beat the Phoenix Suns because he didn't get a payment.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. And Paul George were balling. And PG were balling.
Bro, somebody just hit me. Somebody on the note just hit me and was like, bro, people been saying this shit behind the scenes forever, bro.
That's sad, man.
One of the NBA homies just hit me and said, man, they've been talking about this shit forever behind the scenes, but people afraid to say this shit in public, bro. They don't want to get, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to, like, have their name blackballed or nothing like that, so they won't say nothing. But dudes have been talking about this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga don't want to practice. And that's my thing. Everybody talking about LeBron James. This nigga don't want to practice, really, for what I heard.
And I hate to admit it, niggas can say what they want. I don't like Bron. I don't rock with him. But in all actuality, that nigga earned the right if he don't want to practice every day. He earned it. He earned it.
That nigga Kawhi, man, nigga went outside, bro. That's all I can really say, Herm. It's a shame, man. He went out like that, bro.
It's sad because he had potential, Ticket. He had potential. He had potential to be great. He had the potential to be great, man. I thought he was going to be great, bro. And I argued against you in 2020 when you first brought it up.
Man, listen, bro.
But I saw everything in 2021. I was like, yeah, Ticket, you was right. You was right, bro. I argued with you at first, but you was right. When I seen it in 2021, I was like, yeah, big bro on point. Big bro got this shit down pat. He right about dude. I saw the light like a motherfucker in 2021. And it just sad, man, that it kept getting worse and worse and worse, man. And it got to a point, Ticket, the fans talking about, oh, man, y'all saw those two great games that he played. He averaged 34 points in the two playoff games he played. Nigga didn't finish the series. You care?
Bro, that's what I was saying. I can't believe BJ Uno was like, he still think they building around that nigga, man. Like that shit crazy to me, man.
And this the crazy part. BJ in the media, involved with the media. So BJ knows some. He ain't trying. He don't want to put it out there, but he involved. He knows some things. He know what he hearing out there.
Man, that shit crazy,
He
bro.
don't want to give up on the nigga. In a way, I feel bad for the supporters.
Them niggas, the same thing they say about LeBron James and his fans. They got that shit with Kawhi, man. It's just the truth. Nigga, you get attached to a guy, you don't want to really come down on him too hard, bro. Even when you find it's like it hurts you so bad to see a dude you believe in is on cap.
Yep. Yep. And I
You know what I mean?
understand, and I understand that with them, but sometimes enough is enough. God damn. If the shit keep piling up on this particular player, it is what it is. I gotta accept it for what it is. I gotta accept that I was wrong about the nigga. And I gotta roll with what's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they gotta do. I know Dreamerspro keeps it real for the most part, but in this situation, he gotta accept what it is. You was wrong about Kawhi Leonard. Hell, all of us were wrong about Kawhi Leonard.
Man, it's hard for sometimes for people to go against a dude when he quiet. Cause you like, oh, he quiet. But that don't mean that you ain't out here on bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Because when the
James
move
Harden is
first,
quiet. James Harden is relatively quiet. We cook that nigga all the time.
yeah. I remember when the moves first happened when Kawhi Leonard first went to the Clippers. All I asked, you was right
Hold
there.
on, look, hold on, Herm. Somebody want to get cooked.
Uh-oh.
That nigga say, hold on, Kevin Robinson, I'm gonna drop a link. I'm gonna let Herm cook you, nigga. I'm gonna let Herm cook you. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna let Herm cook you. You click that link I just dropped. It say StreamYard.com. Click that link right there, Kevin.
Man, Kevin Robinson, to answer your first question.
Yeah, read what he said, Herm. Read
Yeah,
what he said.
yeah, yeah.
I'll let you answer that.
Yeah, you said what you said, but Paul George led the Clippers to the first conference finals. Kawhi Leonard wasn't there. When the series was tied 2-2, Paul George closed that series out. Paul George got the Clippers to their first conference finals. It wasn't no damn Kawhi Leonard. And on top of that, if your soul car was hurt that bad, how you sitting in the skybox, no knee brace, you ain't got your leg propped up like it's supposed to be to keep your shit from swelling on a whole nother level. If you so called hurt, you're not on a wheelchair, you're not on crutches, because when you the franchise nigga, the franchise go take care of you more than you damn they go take care of yourself. They go put you in the wheelchairs. They go be like, nah, motherfucker, we don't even want your leg. We don't even want your leg to even have a chance to swell up. You gonna have your leg propped up, man. You gonna have a brace on, bro. Joel Embiid finally just got out his brace. And he finally could play without a brace. Now I give Kawhi did not give him one chance for the so-called city that he's from. He's from Los Angeles. But he never limped through the playoffs for the Clippers. We seen him did it in Toronto. But Mr. Robinson, how come he didn't do it for the Clippers? How come he didn't live through a postseason run of 2021? Obviously, everything in your favor. Because I think that Clippers team would beat, even though we rock with Giannis, but I think the Clippers could have had a great chance to beat the Milwaukee Bucks if Kawhi Leonard get his ass on the court. But now, with all this stuff coming out, Mr. Robinson, you better hope this shit don't show that this man set out of 2021 in the playoffs because he was waiting on that money. This is what you better hope don't come out. And I wonder what your cabinet ass gonna say then, Mr. Robinson. But like we know, y'all Kawhi fans ain't gonna want that smoke, man. They want to face reality, man. Y'all gonna have to sooner or later, though. I can admit that I was wrong about Kawhi Leonard. Y'all asses can admit too, man. Ain't nothing wrong. You're not gonna be right about everything. You could know some shit and still be wrong. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Kawhi let us down. It is what it is. You see, he a scumbag. His uncle, one of the worst pieces of scums out there. Texting. Oh man, I'm just reminding you about this payment that we ain't seen in 14 days. Y'all go let it fly though. These documents that been popping up on the screen, y'all go let that fly though. To still take up for Kawhi Leonard. Pablo cooking this nigga. Cooking him to the white meat. Man, but Dreamerspro, man, I hope you go ahead and just, play it down the middle, man. I know you rock with Kawhi. I know he was a guy supposed to be an understudy of the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, but Kobe wouldn't even accept half the shit that been going on. Period. When it comes to Kawhi, he would have told Kawhi 2020.
What you think about bitch ass Rob Parker always giving a nigga excuse, bro?
Man, Rob Parker. Damn, I still gotta expose something. Rob Parker mess with BJ and them tough. One of BJ partners, Broderick, cool with Rob Parker. That's why Rob Parker came on the platform, show love to the Pull Up podcast and stuff. He was one of them guys too that heavily support Kawhi Leonard. So I think with Rob Parker, he don't want to face reality of all the things he said negative about LeBron. That everything that you said about LeBron, you actually got to put it on your guy that you support, Kawhi Leonard. And he don't want to face that reality yet. At the end of the day, you have to. When you in the media, you're doing a disservice to show favoritism. You're doing a disservice to not tell it how it is. What Kawhi Leonard is doing is bad for basketball. Rob Parker, you got to hold them accountable like you say you try to hold LeBron James accountable. We know LeBron full of it. Hey, we know LeBron be politicking his ass around here. Pastor Ben said it best what type of dude. When Pastor said LeBron is a politician, he hit it right on the head with LeBron. But at the same damn time, Rob Parker, Kawhi Leonard, he's one of them crooked politicians, though. He one of them crooked ones, though. He want everything. He want the money. He don't want to work for it. He wants stuff under the table. You know how you give a congressman something under the table, like they do, like have been done in the past. That's what Kawhi Leonard is. Like a little congressman, you give some money under the table to do something in your favor. That's how Kawhi Leonard is right now, man. And Rob, hold him accountable, brother. Cook him. You cook LeBron. If this was LeBron James, Rob Parker, I think you would have did a 24-hour show by now. Hell, you probably would have wrote a column so good, you probably would have got rehired somewhere. You would have got another job somewhere probably if this was true about LeBron James. You probably be back at ESPN and say, man, Rob Parker, the hottest thing in sports right now. We gonna sign him back. Because you would have been that focused to write that perfect column for LeBron James that he was in this situation. You got to do the same thing with Kawhi, bro. Pablo probably be back with ESPN after this. Because he's not showing any favoritism. You think that nigga probably wanted to just go out his way to find these findings on Kawhi? He doing real journalism. Why you can't do the same? Rob, get back to real journalism, brother. Get back to it. Or I like it when you speak about baseball. I'd rather for you to focus on baseball, Rob. You always been down the middle when it comes to baseball. But man, Ticker's been right about dude. Ticker been cooking this bum. He's gonna continue to get cooked. I won't be surprised Ticker has some breaking news in the next couple of hours about what else came out about Kawhi Leonard. And don't let that other 50 million that's missing from the 68 add up to 118. Boy, that nigga gonna get destroyed. If that other 50 million that's missing, and it actually come out that he got that other 50 million equal to that 118, y'all got more BS. Y'all got more shit to worry about. I won't be surprised that another 20 million be exposed today. I think they slow cooking this shit on purpose.
That nigga Herb said today.
Hey, tell you, they gonna come with another 20 million today. And they gonna come with another $20 million today, man. Hey, man, they do that shit, bro, man. Y'all might as well throw in the towel. Give up while you can, man. And the Kawhi fan, I pleading with y'all. If Ticket come out with another damn report saying that it's $20 more million and it equals up to 88, y'all just throw in the towel, man. Just give up at the end of the day. Don't even fight for this nigga no more. Don't even fight for him, man. I advise y'all to leave it alone after that, man. It just be like, damn. Our brother Ticket was right. We went against the grain for no reason for that bum Kawhi Leonard. That's what y'all gonna have to realize, bro. Hey man, hey Ticket, you might get a ding in the phone in about a couple hours, but it's gonna be like, man, $20 more million discovered, man.
Man, I'm listening to somebody listening to you right now, important, telling me something. That's why I ain't say nothing. I let you cook.
Oh man, this crazy though. This is crazy, man. I hate it because I know what it's gonna do with them players, man. It's gonna affect a lot of different things in the NBA after this scandal is brought to the light, after it's completely done. The very power that these players fought for, the owner's gonna get the power back, man. The owner's gonna mess around and get the power back because of this scandal. And y'all ain't got nobody to thank but Kawhi Leonard. That's what I said. If I'm part of the Players Association, if I CJ McCullough in there right now, I tell her, Adam, you got to get that nigga Kawhi the max punishment. We know what you got to do for us with ballmer. And we know what the owners want to do with ballmer, but this is what we want with Kawhi Leonard. Y'all got to get that nigga the max punishment. Do that nigga like y'all did Michael Porter Jr., brother. Do that nigga the same way. Because he messing up our bottom line. He messing up our future contracts. Yeah, do that nigga the same way. So y'all niggas might not see Kawhi. Y'all Kawhi fans, man, y'all might not see that nigga on the court again, man. Y'all might not see him on the court again, man. Or if y'all do get to see him for the first half of the season, hell, that might be the last time you see him. But if I'm part of Kawhi Leonard's team, I'll just retire. Like Tigger said, I'll just retire now. I'll try to negotiate the best way I can to try to keep it as quiet as possible. I'll try to ride out to the sunset being low key.
I'm an ass man.
Man's in the building.
What up, fellas?
What's happening, brother, man?
What's up, Mr. I'm gonna give him a pass.
Hey, you can't.
No. Hold on, bro. Nigga, where there's smoke, there's fire, and this shit stinks. And so I'm gonna call a spade, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was a little hesitant to assess it, but the more shit that comes out, the way they operating, bro, I'm gonna be honest right now. This don't look right. It don't smell right. It don't pass the smell test. And yeah, my only thing is this, Taking it, Herm. I don't like the fact that they picking on Kawhi because I think this goes on around the league, but who cares at this point? Ballmer got to do better business. He got sloppy.
I disagree with you, dog. I disagree.
Kawhi,
Here's why I disagree.
tell me
When
why,
you say
Take it.
goes on around,
He gave you the
goes on around
examples
the league,
earlier, though.
when you say goes on around the league, man, if it goes
Yeah.
on around the league, then Klay would still be with Golden State. They'd have paid that motherfucker under the table, period. If this goes on around the league, James Harden would have stayed with Philly because the general manager made sure he was taken care of. If this goes on around the league, you'd never had the situation back in the day with D Wade and Pat Riley. He just paid that motherfucker under the table, say, hey man, stay your ass over here.
Hold on.
Hold
Take it.
hold on.
Hold on. You guys.
I'm just giving you 1,000 examples. I'm gonna give you a bunch of examples. If this is going on around the league,
Yeah,
the Toronto Raptors would have just paid Kawhi and did whatever he wanted. Same thing with the Lakers. They told him, nah, we can't do it. It's against the league rules. So this is not going on around the league. You might have
let me
a
rebut
certain
this real quick.
circumstance. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this, bro. Right? Every owner like Steve Ballmer ain't the sixth richest man in the goddamn world. So Steve Ballmer is the sixth richest man on planet Earth. So he's playing by a different set of rules. I'm not saying the NBA owners ain't got no play money. I agree with you. And your Klay Thompson, and D Wade,
The
those are
list
great
goes on. Hold on.
examples.
Klay Thompson, James
No,
Harden,
I agree.
over in Philly.
I agree
But
with you.
and man, check this out, man. Check this out. So
Yeah,
my thing to you is this, right? He can buy out every team in the NBA and still have $100 billion. And
correct.
I'm talking about the owner of the Clippers. So when you talk
Okay.
about different playing field, bro, these owners be crying just about going a couple dollars over the goddamn cap, bro.
All I'm saying is this: it may not have happened the way Kawhi's happened, but they find ways to do this in other ways. So when you mention Klay and these guys, I agree with you, but there's just different ways to get this shit done, bro. There just is. Like, come on, like Jalen Brunson went to the Knicks, bro, and took that much less money. You don't think behind the scenes something happened? Ticket? Be honest, bro. Come on. He took a big pay cut, bro. A pay cut that
Hold on,
everybody
man.
killed him
I
for.
said that's the other team. Hold on. I said that's the other team. Situations like that. Oh, you
Yeah.
damn right. Now, I'm with
Okay.
you on that. I'm
All
with
right.
you on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
All right, so here's the thing, fellas. The Clippers need to take their punishment, deal with it, and move on. Like, this can't linger into the season. I will say this: they have a veteran team, so Chris Paul being there and Kawhi and James, they'll answer the right questions. But they need to get this shit done. The NBA needs to come down right now, take away draft picks, do whatever they're gonna do it right now. The NBA is prolonging this, and I don't like it, bro. Like, make your decision and get this shit done. This cannot go into the season. That's not fair to the Clippers. That's not fair to any NBA team. And so, and again, the NBA is not consistent, Ticket and Herman, right? So you mean to tell me y'all go investigate this shit, but y'all not investigating other things in the NBA? Y'all just going to sweep over shit? I don't know, PED use, other things. I mean, like, what are we doing, bro? And so that's where I'm turned off at, bro.
Well,
You going
no. It's
get,
not that. Hold
come
on.
on.
I mean, man, it's not that. It's this. See, everybody keeps talking about Pablo. Pablo got away from ESPN so he could do these type of investigations. Remember, when Pablo was with ESPN, he was trying to investigate LeBron James over in Cleveland with Kyrie. When Pablo invested, he was the one who investigated LeBron James not being at Kobe Bryant's memorial. He's the one that did that investigation to find out he wasn't there. Pablo has also investigated multiple other things involving the NBA. He's also investigated the situation with Bill Belichick. He exposed Bill Belichick. So Pablo has been doing this. You got to look at his resume. I don't think people are looking at the things he's doing. So he's been doing this. He left ESPN so that he could do these type of investigations on his own. ESPN don't really
Yeah,
never
I'm
did
not
nothing
so
like
much
this.
worried. I'm not so much worried about Pablo Torre. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm referring to the National Basketball
But they don't.
Association.
That's hold on. But that's the
That's what
thing,
I'm referring
man.
to, man.
They don't care. Listen, what I'm saying. They're the ones that don't care. That's why it's on guys like Pablo and us in order to
Okay.
get the resources, because those people are there being protected by those other people because they have their people infiltrated in those, you know what I'm saying, organizations.
Well, if they don't care, then why they care now? Then, so if
No,
they
you're
don't
not
care,
hearing.
then
No, you're not
then they
hearing. It's
shouldn't care
not.
about
Hold
this
on.
shit.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. What I'm saying is this: the stations like ESPN and them, who's infiltrated all in there? LeBron James associates, all these other people associated with the guy. So they're not going to run with certain shit, bro. They're going to kill those stories. Pablo is not associated with them now. He does his own work. So in this situation, I believe the league owners tipped them off to what was going on. They was probably pissed off that the last quote unquote fake ass league investigation didn't turn up nothing in 2019. So
Yeah,
they
I
handed
remember
this
that.
nigga paper. They got this nigga paperwork and put it out here in public. That way Adam Silver can't, because Adam Silver tried to lie about this shit with his capping ass at first, talking about he ain't know nothing about nothing.
So you think the board of governors, the owners, got together
You
and
damn
did this?
right. You
Oh
damn
man,
right.
they
Mass.
want Ballmer out the league. You think?
You damn Mass. You damn right, Mass. If you had one person that was around that has way more than everybody else, and he's the one that leads the league in the audits. He's the one that's auditing the league.
Yeah.
Man, he got to go. Mass. They looking at him like, man, this motherfucker got to go. He got multiple infractions. He already had this shit. He came in the league doing this shit with DeAndre Jordan. Before he
Yeah.
came in the league, he had that scandal. Remember that high school player where they said that the high school player was living in a $6 million place and all the other shit, and they had to shut it down because his son went to the school they was losing, and Steve Ballmer, they had illegal sponsorships and stuff going on over there. He been doing this shit, bro. So when I look at it, bro, this is a situation, y'all. Go ahead, Herm. I think Herm stepped out. Oh, he on mute. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave it here, man. Salute everybody tapping on in. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.